What do colours have to do with creating a sellable course? Well, in my teens and early 20s, I loved the colour black. It was a safe colour. I realise that now. It was a colour which meant I could hide. And that's a very common thing with the colour black. Not saying it's the same for everyone, but it is actually quite common when you start to look into these things. And in my own mid-20s, I got massively into personal development and really started to look at who I was, who I wanted to be. And ever since then, I have very little black in my wardrobe. I've also had my colours done, which is a whole different thing. So for me, black is no longer a colour I have a massive amount in. I like standing out. I'm not necessarily a sequins and sparkles type person, but I love colour. And yes, I have grey trousers on, so I still have my neutrals. But my neutrals tend to be greys and browns and that kind of thing, with the odd bit of black. So what has that got to do with your course? Well, yesterday in the queue, we were talking about colour, and I was saying about how I just recently bought this coat to try and bring some sun because it's been so rainy and grey. And someone else said, I just love my black coat. I love black. They feel good and confident and slim, because that's one of the things that people reckon as well, wearing the colour black, and that's fine. But if you design a course that is talking to me as the colour yellow or bright colours, who has that vibe, who is looking for that kind of thing, then that's going to appeal to me. If, however, you want to appeal to those who love black, then your course will look different. Now, I am simplifying it a tiny bit and making it a little bit more fun, because this is about being fun. But I once had a client who said, when we looked into these things, I want to appeal to someone who is rainbow rather than someone who is black and grey and corporate. So that kind of feeling, that kind of vibe, that kind of really understanding where your course is going, what kind of problem is your course solving, will make a huge difference. Are you appealing to someone who is bright and colourful and rainbow, or who is neutral, or who is, trying to think of other kind of combinations, pastel, flowery? That's the kind of thing to think about, and doing it in that way is a little bit more fun, and it'll help your brain to really work that out. You can also apply this to existing courses and think about it in that way. It's a slightly different, more fun way, additional enhancement to the whole ideal client thing, and making your course